There we go. We got everything all set up. Everything's good to go. Hello, Moon. Hello, Midnight. How's it going? Hope you're having a most wonderful Sunday. Most wonderful Sunday. I got the family coming over. Well, my family's already over, but it's just like we got more family over. So I'm like, yippee. For those that have been living under a rug, I finished my first part of school. Yippee! So they're all coming over to congratulate me and all that stuff. So that's why I'm like, man, I'm gonna be very busy this whole week. I think I'll probably do a tweet of that later. Maybe. Maybe. Probably be like on an off time though. But chat. Every Sunday, if you guys are new here and probably don't know what the heck this is, we usually get all the stuff that's happened this week. All the good, all the bad, all the questionable sussy stuff. Not that other kind of sussy stuff, you know, but just everything in general that has just been going on the internet. Not like every single thing, because then that's going to be a lot of stuff right there. But just the stuff that has been selected by me and the mods. The stuff that we have found. But chat, let's get into it. Because we got some stuff going on with Mint. We also have some stuff going on with Destiny as well. We also have some stuff going on with Rockstar. I don't know if you guys heard what happened, but yeah, that happened. Kind of sad that happened. But you know, chat, there's a bright side. I don't know what the bright side is since that happened. You know, that thing that they did that I don't want to say because evil, you know. But let's get into it because we do got a lot of stuff to cover. And also, Big Boss is adding in a new video, so you know what that means, guys. We're going to watch it, and I think this one's about Fallout. Oh boy. You know, I've only played one Fallout game, and that was like Fallout 4, which people say that's like best one. So I'm going in there with like at least somewhat of not of a newborn mindset, you know, but at least have some of the frontal lobe developed. So at least I can kind of understand some stuff. Then not to start understand a single thing. So let's get into it, chat. Let's get into it. Oh, my shelf right over here. There we go. Wait. There we go. Much better. But chat, first off, to start off on the Sunday talk, and this one was from Mint, you know, aka our maid Mint, and this was from YouTube. And if you guys didn't know what happened, it was she was making baby noises because she lost something in gambling. So that's basically what happened. So it got age restricted on YouTube. Yeah. And there's a little bit more on that going on to that where she was
4-6.
hang on, so you guys can kind of hear it.
2-4-6.
Yeah, this is this part.
This gives me +2 when the deadline ends. Ah, wait, I don't think I'll have enough. Lame.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. YouTube AI detection right there. I mean, okay, look, okay. I know some of you guys will be saying, no, this has to be a regular person. It has to be. Yeah, I'm gonna let you cope on that a little while longer, but that I think the AI fucked up. Great job, YouTube. Great job. God damn it. It was like picking up baby noises while she was gambling on that thing. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of crazy. But like the thing that got like, okay, so I guess maybe when you look at the title, it's like, oh, okay, but it was literally for something else, and it was just like the baby noises that she made it because you know, something happened. It's like, oh, okay, huh? Nah, surely YouTube won't have an AI. It does, chat. It does. Again, for some of you that are probably still thinking it doesn't, it fucking does. Like, Twitch has an AI that literally goes through this shit. It's like, who should I pick on today? I want to pick on this guy and this girl. and then and then that dumbass too. So you know, it's just like, yeah, you're just gonna. It's just like the look of the cards, even though you don't want that look of the cards, because Mint got that look of the cards. Oh, God. And a lot of people did voice that. It says gambling is bad, Mint. Yep. So I'm just going to be honest with you. Again, it's like you're trying to choose the lesser of two evils if you guys want to actually do streaming at some point. It's like, yeah, you got Twitch and YouTube. You got bad and worse. Yeah. So that's onto that. It's a very quick one. I believe this did get resolved fairly quick though, so that's good. At least there was actually not an AI that one time. So that's good. Next that we have, and yes, we're going to come back to here because I know most of the chatters and the Cubs and all that sorts of stuff, and they play Destiny, or they used to. But 2 months after the promised roadmap, quote unquote roadmap, Bungie's silence has been calling Destiny 2 leaderless and out of options now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought they were already out of options the moment that the final shape hit, and technically leaderless is correct. Like, did you not see the thing that Skeletor did? You know, that one video where he's like, you know, with the golden submarine. I'm pretty sure I'm putting that reference right there for a lot of you guys that did watch that with us and just watched it on their own. Yeah, that happened. He jumped the ship and then promoted another guy while the ship was sinking. Because you know the old saying, chat, like, a good captain must always goes down with the ship. Which is why I'm promoting you. It's like, but sir, don't worry. Everything will be alright for me. It's yeah. Man, that... I want to see how many people understand those few references, because it's accurate. Down to the T. But, to be fair, in all honesty, Destiny 2 has been taking a big hit as of late, and player counts, I mean, I would look it up. I looked it up yesterday, prior before getting like at least somewhat of the script down, so that I know what we're talking about through everything. And yeah, I saw the player count. I would roast it, but there's literally no one there to get offended slightly because of the roast. I don't know if that counts as a roast by itself though. Huh. Anyway, so Destiny 2 is sinking, and I think it's already to the point where it's like, I want to look it up. I really do, because I want to say it's at the point where it's like, last I checked was like less than like a certain number. I don't want to say the number because I think that number is lower now. But then again, chat, it is the weekend. It is the weekend. You know what? Let's look it up right now. You know what? We'll do it on stream. I was gonna look it up on my phone, but you wanna know what? It's probably better because it's the weekend. You know? It just makes sense. Oh, hang on. Let me mute myself really quick while I get this. Right, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. So that's what's going on. But let's check out the Destiny 2 player count. I mean, you gotta love Steam. You know, what was it? Steam, Destiny 2. Destiny 2. Oh, yeah, that's what we need, a Destiny 3. You know, a lot of people have also been talking about the need for a Destiny 3. But chat, again, I would roast, you know, but there's literally no one there. It's quite literally just like you're beating a dead horse. There's really nothing to do. It was like 13,000. Damn. Okay, I was gonna say, man, like 15K, but damn, that's actually a lot worse. Shit. 24-hour peak was 16. Okay. Okay, so it was a little bit better. It was a little bit more better, guys, but yeah. Damn, I have no idea what happened here, but holy shit. 3,000 people on Tuesday. Oh, wait, hang on. That's the weekly refresh. Never mind. Dude, okay, hang on, wait. That was on okay, that was when I checked it. It was like at 7,000. Okay, so there's more people on right now. 7,000. Really? Was it? Yeah, it was like around this time. So yeah, okay. I was like about to freak out. I was like, okay. But with these player numbers right here, you can see why the people are saying the game is dead. And the reviews is kind of getting to a little bit closer to mixed. So I think Destiny is having what you call the Marvel Cinematic Universe whimper of death, because I think after Endgame, it's crazy too, because I joked about that a little bit on stream when we were playing Destiny 2. And again, it was just a little playful joke, and I was saying like, it's like, man, everything is, they're copying from, like, it feels like they're copying from Marvel just slightly. Surely they won't go down the same way it went down. Damn, it really fucking did. It really did. I again, it was a joke. I did not mean that joke to be taken, you know, like, I don't know, the leadership took that joke to heart and actually did it. Why? If they say for shits and giggles, I'm going to be kind of like pissed. I actually will be hella pissed if they actually took that joke. And now people are going to be like, cancel this guy. He literally made a joke about this, and now we're here in this state. And then, if I recall correctly, isn't oh yeah, that's like next month, right? Like, was it like on the 12th or some shit like that? They're doing the Destiny 2's crossover with Star Wars. I'll be honest with you, with player counts like that high, that's asking for a lot of people to come back just to save the game, because you know, I can show you this right now, guys. I literally uninstalled this game as of today because I was like, I'm not coming back. They showed the new trailer, they showed all this other stuff, and yeah, no, I'm not coming back to that. That ship has sailed, chat. There's really nothing to say on that. But going on with the big incidents that's happened as of late on November 6th, and this is the GTA 6 will now be released on Thursday. I was gonna say Tuesday. I'm really hoping it was Tuesday. Today, like 2-day early access, please. You know, but it's gonna be on Thursday, November 19th of 2026. Yeah, some of you guys are probably saying, "Oh wait, I was gonna say 25." Nah, 26. It got pushed back. It was gonna be early of 2026, but now they pushed it back up, you know, to November, so it's late 2026. But as a chatter did say, at least they're very vocal and very honest when it comes to everything going on to their game, because they actually do care about like the PR, and they're very like, you know, they're like, oh hey, we're just doing this at this time, you know, just and they even say right there, we are sorry for adding an additional time, that we realize that has been a long way, but the extra month will allow us to finish the game with the level of polish that you have come to expect and deserve. Which is really nice, because surely they're not going to copy from EA, because this is not EA. This is Rockstar. So, man, I swear, I really hope they don't do that. That's the one thing that people should not do. Copy and do an EA move. That's that small PP energy. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. They're like, oh, don't worry, guys. We may have pushed it back like 7 months. Sure, but the game is going to be polished, you know. You know, like stuff from the little tech demos that you've that was kind of sus. That is a year old, and then it comes out exactly like that, but worse. Damn, that would suck. But this is Rockstar, so everything's gonna be fine, chat. Everything's gonna be fine. A few months will be definitely worth the wait. I'm definitely going to be crying a little bit. I know there's a lot of bootleg games coming out that are kind of copying from, you know, GTA 6. Like, was it the one I can never say, but I've been seeing a lot of promo from, and people were also crying about it because it copies some stuff from Sony. Ananeta. It's the one that people were saying, it's like, it's GTA 6, but what if it was anime? That's literally how I can describe it. So if that game comes out earlier, then I guess I know we're going to be doing while we're waiting for GTA 6 to get released. Next that we have on the Sunday Talk is the Nintendo Switch has finally sold on November 4th. 10.36 million units in just 3 months. The original Switch took 9 months to sell to the 10 million consoles. I'm just gonna say this. It's just Nintendo Switch 2. Also, a very big milestone from them. However, if I compare it to Switch 1 to Switch 2, it literally is just a pixel difference. I mean, there is some performance differences though in some games, but you know, other than that, like you're paying like what, like $200 for like performance, you know, or like, and it only affects some games, and so that's good. But the fact is, you have to pay extra, where they should have just, you know, done updates and kind of made it better. But again, that's just me. That is just me. Will I get a Nintendo Switch 2? No. I mean, unless they add in the Pokemon ZA, you know, thing that we've seen quite a bit, that fan art one, instead of just doing the thing that they did, which I honestly thought that was kind of fucked right there. In an alternate reality chat, that one that the fan made of Nintendo Switch 2 with Pokemon ZA, that one's probably like, I'm pretty sure more than half you guys are probably playing that. There you go. I got the gnat. Chat, we have a lot of gnats in here. I literally had to punch you guys. I'm sorry. Have you heard that thud? It's like I had to punch you guys. Man. There's a lot of gnats in here. I've been trying to get them lately, but they just keep multiplying. Next. And this is unfortunately on the bad note. And this is Coca-Cola has done it again by adding another fucking AI Christmas trailer. And yeah, this is slightly disturbing. I still do not like it. Oh god. I'm right here just like, why though? You can tell this is obviously made by AI, and I fucking hate it. Oh god. The fact is they didn't learn from the first time and they did it again. Yeah, I really don't like this. Create with the real magic AI. I don't like this. This is disturbing. The fact that you did this twice, I find it... Again, the fact that they did it twice, I find it impressive that they did the same thing twice and no one didn't like it, because it's still getting hit with a lot of criticism. And you know, again, like taking talent away from artists who make it and actors and all that sorts of stuff that go into making the Christmas you know, Coca-Cola advertisement. Again, that's AI. 2 years in a row. You know what they say, chat? Like third time's the charm. So they're probably gonna do this third time, and they're probably gonna get hit with the same amount of criticism, and then they may potentially, fingers crossed, that they may stop that. Oh man, that's fucking annoying. I swear, sometimes I don't know, something about those, you know, creatures, and then like when you saw like the Santa Claus that the AI has made, it's just man, it looks like it just looks so cold, like, and dead inside. It's just like, what the fuck? Well, great job, Coca-Cola. Great job. We're more disappointed on you. But chat, we're on to the big thing right here. This is the one thing that I wanted to watch with you guys on stream. We're now on the other segment, and this is like the reaction segment. This one is the big boss vid, where he's talking about the absolute chaos of Bethesda again. But I think it's more about Fallout, and this was 9 days ago. And this is Fallout 3. Oh shit. Okay. I don't know anything about Fallout 3. I know about Fallout 4, but I definitely gotta play Fallout 3 at some point.
This video is sponsored by War Thunder.
War Thunder.
The year is 2013. 2 years since Skyrim. 5 years since Bethesda's last Fallout. And we'd heard nothing. Fans are starved.
Damn.
Ravenous for anything at this point, they scramble for any scraps they could find. Voice actors,
just go turn the captions on.
employee leaks, Bethesda staff sightings. They'd take anything. But on the 14th of November 2013, a website appears online. The Survivor 2299.
22.99. What the
On
fuck?
it, Fallout's Vault-Tec logo and a countdown to December 11th. That was just 4 days after the Game Awards, where Skyrim was announced 3 years ago. Fans dig through the online directory, and its publisher, ZeniMax Media. Still, some are skeptical, but then 3 days later, ZeniMax Media actually files the trademark for Fallout 4 in Europe. They'd also said nothing about the website.
Yeah, dude,
legit,
that thing fits so well with everything.
Say so. This could only mean one thing. The next Fallout was here.
Fallout
Bethesda
4
hadn't abandoned us. They were finally throwing a bone to the little guy. And fan speculation.
Bro, just tossed him a bone.
Then comes the Morse codes. Then the Caesar shift cryptography. Then the Visioneer ciphers. Fans are sat at home in their pants for hours.
Now, to the people who actually go out of their way just to cipher all that shit, man, that's fucking dedication. I'm right here just like, I'm really not. And also this fucking imagery. The fucking pause. Okay, I just noticed that. Why does it look like the derp face? Like, what the fuck? I just noticed that. Okay. That was like not intentional, but that was kind of funny.
Hours deciphering them. They even find a working phone number on the website, which leads to more codes. Some of these codes reference an actual
dude, I like that fucking distracted me so much. I literally forgot what I was talking about like in a sense.
Bethesda's YouTube channel is even linked in the source code of the website. This was serious stuff. Bethesda had gone above and beyond with the viral marketing here. Every gaming outlet is talking about it, and there's even Facebook pages and YouTube channels with daily updates.
You don't want to do that.
The subreddit, watching the websites every day.
Because then you get these mutants and they're trying to kill you, and then the only thing you have is
and fatigue is beginning to set in. But it's now just 1 day before the Game Awards.
The bomber.
And 5 days before the countdown ends.
You got the bomber.
The hype is tangible. And Todd and the boys hit us with this tweet. What? It's gotta be a joke. Some sort of sick joke. But then fans boot up the website. And, my god. Gone was the timer. The Vault-Tec logo.
Oh shit.
All that was left? A Rickroll hosted on a server somewhere in Poland.
No way.
A dark day. 3 weeks of
Okay, that was kind of funny right there, bro. They literally rickrolled the whole community.
YouTube and dozens of hours of people's lives spent cracking random ciphers and lining up rivers.
That is diabolical.
For absolutely nothing. Naturally,
but damn, to be honest with you, I probably would have done the same thing.
On Reddit and is vilified by the community instantly. We hear nothing else about Fallout for a while, and Fallout fans return to the darkness. June the 2nd, 2015. Another Fallout-themed countdown timer appears. We'd been burned before. Turn it off. It turns out, this time, it's actually real.
Oh shit, it was actually the real one.
It's nearing the end.
Oh god,
after years of anticipation,
dude, Bethesda is fucking wild. Oh look, the dog. Yep, Fallout 4.
June the 14th.
The one game that I played.
And Bethesda Game Studios is holding their first full press conference.
Yeah,
strolls out on
E3.
Stage again, confidence radiating.
When they actually still had it, and now they don't because they ran out of money.
The claims are bold.
All of this just works. And
it just works, guys. It just works.
Hold on. Is that the release date? That's just 5 months away. But first, look to the skies. By God.
Oh shit.
It's thundering time.
Oh no, dude, okay.
One of the most...
I'll be honest with you, I like watching his take on hey, check out these sponsors. Like it's just funny.
PvP vehicle combat games ever created. 10 nations, over 2,500 tanks.
Oh, look at that, Chai. You got a tank, you got some other...
From some of the most technologically
okay, what the fuck was that?
Ever concocted by man, to your granddad's crusty old crop duster. Jump into combat in almost
anything. That's kind of funny.
Is immaculate. Sharp textures, crisp sounds. Every vehicle is delicately modelled right down to the corest of components. Engines, fuel
Whoa.
tanks, weapons, and even the lads inside. All of these are individually targetable, and in X-ray view, you'll see
Individually
everything
targetable.
close up. The game has
Oh,
had
yeah, they all
over
dead.
95 million players. Join them. War Thunder is free to play on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Dude, I
and now
fucking like the
mobile
little
devices too.
grandpa's airplane just...
You're a new or
Get down.
returning player on PC or consoles? Well, for a limited time, here's a massive bonus pack, including an exclusive vehicle decorator, Eagle of
Hey, those
Valor,
look pretty cool.
100,000 silver lions.
Holy
7
shit, that's a
days
lot of
premium,
lions.
plus a ton more.
That's
sign
saying
up
a
through
lot
the
because
link
I'm
in
a
the
lion
description
too.
or the pinned comment below.
Fallout 4.
Now, for some quick context, a few years before Fallout 4 was even announced, Bethesda let Obsidian Entertainment, a Californian development team with several key
California.
people from Fallout's original dev team, take the wheel and crank out a Fallout 3 spin-off based on their original plan for Fallout 3 back in 2004. With only 18 months to get the game
Wait,
out
we
the
have
door,
18 months?
they got to work immediately,
What?
and in 2010, Fallout New Vegas was released.
Fallout New
Wait.
Vegas.
Was that
That's the one that people
from the
talk
first
about a
game?
lot, that
joinable
in a very good way.
an in-depth reputation system,
I hate the air that you breathe!
and actual skill and attribute checks in dialogue and out in the world?
Man, I can't wait to see the look on his face.
Also, the writing here is actually
God
good.
damn.
The world, pretty deeply thought out, with multiple factions at play, an interesting conflict, and actual player choice.
Bottle cap.
The characters are also well written, and if you don't like someone, that's fine, because this is always an option.
Is that a missile? Okay,
Then
that
there's
was a
almost
missile. He
every
dead.
chain of side quests in the game affecting the main story and the ending slideshow. There are actually hundreds of endings here. We were looking
197 endings? What the fuck? Okay, I can see why you guys talk about that so much on stream now.
at a 3D Fallout game with actual RPG mechanics and good writing here. In fact,
That's insane.
that fixed almost
Over
every bug
100
in Fallout
fucking ways
3.
that you can end it.
it was phenomenal. Obsidian even had to work around the crusty Gamebryo engine code, with all the issues that came with it. For instance,
boy.
if anything in the game is voiced, there has to be a character to actually voice it. This leads to characters in the game like Ron the narrator, Bill the tax collector, and Testicles the debug centurion.
Bill Nye the
The
science
ending
guy.
slideshow is also an actual in-game slideshow your character's locked into looking at, with Ron the narrator behind it. Anyway,
But-
due to the engine, the short development time they'd been given, and the colossal 500 megabytes of RAM
No,
they'd
the
had to
PlayStation
work with for
3.
consoles, the big plans they had
It
for
will
the
be
city
missed.
had to be trimmed considerably. But 18 months in, and Obsidian had made one of the best role-playing games of all time. However, because it's so jam-packed and was made in such a short time, it has a rough start.
Oh my
It's
god, what happened to his
graphically
fucking
buggy,
head?
Probably optimized on release, almost unplayable in some cases. There's literally
Bro
a bug
died.
where you can't enter the main strip of New Vegas without wearing the old cowboy hat.
Oh, no cowboy.
The
Oh,
bugs were
no,
eventually
dude.
patched, but because of its release date, New
What
Vegas
the hell
received
is even that
84
thing?
points on Metacritic. That was just 1 point short for the bonus.
Oh,
Bethesda
the
had
fucking
given
gator.
them, as per the
He's like, no, the
contract.
fish.
As a
The
result,
fish.
layoffs at Obsidian, and around 20 to 30 people have vanished.
Oh
The
my
various
god.
theories about Bethesda begin to float. Some fans even suggest
Game was rigged from the start.
Obsidian would go
Damn.
on to pitch a Fallout New Vegas 2.
That meme's getting
and a
used
similar
quite a lot
spin-off
now
for
these
Elder
days.
Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls New
Guaranteed
Vegas.
cash out for both parties. But this time,
God damn, what the
Bethesda
fuck?
says no. And that was the end of it.
Damn.
Fallout 4, probably the most hyped game of 2015. It had been half a decade since we'd last heard.
I know the one that
anything
came in
from the
after it.
franchise, so people are naturally.
I forgot what it was. It was like the
excited to
one
jump
after
back in.
Fallout 4. I
And
just
on
know
the
that
10th of
one
November
I forgot, and I
2015,
believe it was for good
the
reasons
game
why, because I
is
think you
out
guys were
the door,
talking about it in a
and
very
reviews
bad way.
Amazing. 9.5 out of 10 IGN.
Oh no, it's IGN. Alright. Alright. Okay. Who over there had to get paid by Todd? Come on. I know some of you guys wanted to get paid by him. I know you wanted to get the glizzy and all that. Like, come on. Like, okay. 9.5 out of 10. IGN. God damn. I never
YouTubers
trust
are
anything
even calling
IGN
it
says because it's
near
always a fucking
perfect.
lie.
However, when people actually get their hands on the game, they dig in. And it's neither of those things. During development,
See, look, I told you.
Bethesda had looked at Fallout
I
3's
fucking said
gunplay.
it.
Yeah, not really up to standards, boys. So they pulled some programmers from id, who were developing Doom at the time, to help them make actual, functional FPS combat. And as a result, the gameplay here, a lot better. The gun
I think it's a lot more
modification
better though.
system
It's
from
just
New
mainly
Vegas
for
is
the
back,
fact that I think I
and
put a
it's
lot of
heavily
mods onto
expanded.
it
It's actually very good here. and
before I actually
utilises
did
the
anything, because
Horde's
that's what people were telling me to
absolute
do.
sheer
Just
mass
put the
while
mods
playing
on.
the game. Also, more voice actors. So now every third NPC in the game no longer sounds the exact same. Plus,
God
a few
damn.
other elements of Fallout
That's the funny
4 have
part.
clearly taken some inspiration from New Vegas. This game actually has joinable factions, and they play a big role
Joinable
in the
factions.
resolution
you
of
just
the main
say,
story.
I don't know what I joined. But
Companions are also a lot better than threes. They have personalities here.
holy
and
shit, that guy
even
just
their
got
own
stabbed.
quests too, like in New Vegas. They now also like or
Skyrim.
dislike certain actions.
I like the
you do,
refund. Todd
depending
disliked
on said
that.
personality. There's now a sprint button.
I
and
like
new
that.
power armor. Pretty cool.
Ooh, power armor.
However, that's generally where the good ends. See, after a bumpy start, Fallout fans had come to love New Vegas, one of the best RPGs of all time. Some even claim it.
Okay.
And so, as a following game in the same franchise, some people expected Fallout 4 to improve, maybe even build upon it.
I don't know, like, when you...
No.
Okay, look, to be fair, I'm sorry for the pause. Like, they always do that, though, in every video game. Like, they hype it up, they make it look all nice with the graphics and look super clean. And then when you play it, it's like running on PS3 graphics and it's laggy as shit. Yeah, that's not good. Especially if you have, like, a high-end, you know, console or a very high-end PC and it's running graphics like that. You're like, oh, hell no. Like, if you could and you had like $1 bajillion and you saw that, you would literally throw your shit out the window.
Todd Howard is, at this
I
point,
mean, I know if I had that much, I would definitely do that.
a 4 times world
Like, get this shit
champion.
off my face,
His
get this
ideas
off my
were
screen.
groundbreaking. He couldn't be caged, and his process was not changing for this game. He
Coins
and
have
Bethesda
weight.
as a
Wait,
whole
what the fuck? Wait, hang on. Whoa, hang on. Okay, you can't kill important NPCs too hard to adapt. Okay. Giant launches you to space. Wait, hang on. Giant launches you to space. I don't think I got that far in the game though. I only got like, I think like a quarter, no, like 35% done. But the coins have weight. I don't remember that. Might have to go back in there. Coins have weight. What the fuck?
process was not changing for this game. He and
Man,
Bethesda
if
as a whole
whoever the
knew
asshole was that put
this
where
was gonna be
coins
another
have
smash
weight.
hit regardless. Game of the year
Fuck
was
you.
essentially coded in. And so again, simplification.
Oh
The
no,
character system in
simplification.
Fallout 3, far too confusing. Special attributes, perks, and skills.
Oh yeah, I remember the skill set right there.
So they remove skills entirely and merge them into perks and attributes.
Oh,
Traits are
okay,
still
I guess
nowhere
not.
to be found. The speech. See, half the charm of the old
Hello,
Fallouts are the branches
Niriko,
of facts of
hello.
dialogue, the various quest lines and
How's it
scraps of
going, man?
information you can wrangle from people using only the gift of the gab.
Mr. Leone.
So for Fallout 4, Emil and the rest of Bethesda's crack writing team sit down. What Fallout really needs is an emotional story, boys.
I help him die,
Also,
man.
Todd's been quite blatantly gunning
Todd,
for a more
no.
mainstream crowd for over a decade now.
Mainstream
'Cause No
audience.
one in the general public can really read anymore due to
Oh
gaming.
no.
So let's kill two birds with one stone.
Let's
and
do
go
it.
for a voiced antagonist.
The boba lady
They didn't
is
see
doing
coming.
good.
They couldn't possibly
Thank
have
you.
predicted
Thank you.
was that
How's
voicing
the
every single
how's the
line
cub
of
doing? I'm
dialogue
doing
your
fine. I'm doing
character says
fine.
in the game 2 times
We're watching the absolute chaos of Bethesda.
I am Barbie girl, I said.
is a bit expensive.
Okay, I'm gonna die
and
right there
quite
from that. What the
time-consuming.
fuck?
So Todd and the team do what they do best. Streamline.
It's like, dude, I do not
That
like the
old,
Barbie
iconic
stuff.
speech system. Get rid of it. That Mass Effect game is
This was the
pretty good.
Barbie
Let's
thing
use
and
theirs.
Oppenheimer.
Let's also lock the player down to 4 speech options at all times. And let's not even allow them to see what those options are.
Brilliant.
Oh
This
no.
results in a ton
No.
of speech options being quite the scene.
Hello.
Sit down, you big bald fuck.
And because
Bethesda
writing is
versus
hard,
Ubisoft. Oh man, that's a good one. On which one's like the worst one? Ooh. Ooh, that's a good one right there. That really is a good one. It's like you're trying to choose between like stepping on a Lego for like 2 nights in a row, or you're going to step on like a floor of Legos on 2 nights in a row. It's like you either step on one Lego or you step on every Lego. I honestly feel like I could show something else different, but yeah, but Ubisoft wins hard. Damn. You know what? To be fair, yeah. I mean, isn't Ubisoft like already at that point where they're getting shut down, and now they're getting bought up by someone else? Is what I last heard. I might be wrong,
let's just boil
but I
every
already know
speech
that
option down
the
to
thing
yes.
is still the same, where they're not
Sarcastic
making a lot of
yes,
money anymore, so
maybe
they're
yes,
losing.
And no, but actually yes.
Yeah.
Two of
I'm
the
surprised
first
Ubisoft's
and
still
most
even
popular
open.
mods to come out.
Oh yeah, you know, again, I don't know what's going on with that. I honestly feel like they're just trying to cling on to life. Like they deadass are really clinging on to life. They're like we cannot let this board take us.
Removes the voiceovers
can't.
entirely and actually shows you what you're saying, and this problem becomes quite plain to see.
Damn.
Skills are gone, and as a result,
Skills are gone.
skill
Yep.
speech checks and dialogue gone too. Special attribute speech checks too.
Down.
There are charisma speech checks in the game,
I don't believe you.
but they rarely result
I don't believe
in
you. Pulled out
anything other than,
shotgun.
Give me money.
All right. 200. 150.
The protagonist's
What?
voice lines, which cause
Give me
half
money.
the issues here,
Ubisoft,
make up
no.
for around
We need to
25%
release
of the
one
game's
more
dialogue
inclusive
data and
game
script.
that the world
That's
definitely
about
wants.
20
Dude, the fact that they keep doing that shit is just so fucking like stupid. Like, man, what was the last game that Ubisoft made? What was it? What, like, it was like Assassin's Creed, right? It was Assassin's Creed. Like, was it Shadows, or they have a new game coming out? I know they had a roadmap. Assassin's Creed Shadow. Should I look up to see like the? You know what? Steam chart. Steam chart. Steam chart time. Steam chart. Steam chart time. I always like to do this. So the one game I'm probably going to say right now that people like is, yeah, it's like literally right there, Battlefield 6, because that's the thing that people wanted and they actually did listen. This one right now is Jesus Christ. Holy shit, man. That's a lot. That's just the right now. And you said Assassin's Creed Shadows, right? You can't spell Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Shadows without ass in it. Because that's what it is. I mean, who said that? I don't know who said that, but damn, like... Dude, it's not even out. Okay, there it is. I was like, dude, it's not even out there. What the fuck? Dude, holy shit, I wasn't expecting to be that bad. Oh my god. And then there was Star Wars Outlaws, and they made the main protagonist absolutely ugly despite her real life being absolutely beautiful. Dude, like, I have no idea who thought that was a good idea. Like, I was like, holy shit, this is the person playing as her? Dude, she's like a fucking like a 9 out of 10. Like straight out. I was like, holy shit. But then they just like ruined it, and I was like, God, wow, what the fuck? But you know what? Hang on, let's see. Was it Star Wars Outlaws? Stardew Valley. Star Wars Outlaws. I forgot about that one. Actually, do they have a free demo too? That's sad. Damn. 400, bro. It literally went down. It literally went down. Those are like the two latest games, all right? So Star Wars Outlaws has only 400 people, less than 450 people right now. God damn. Damn. I mean, the all-time peak was less than 1,000 people, which is only 700. I can guarantee you most of those people did refund it. It literally went... Dude, it literally went from, like, bad to worse. Like, I don't know how they managed to do that. That's insane.
6,000 lines. All of this time and expense on a feature which fans hate.
Yeah, you must play Star Wars. This is the least played Star Wars game ever.
Brilliant.
I honestly feel like that's the hardest thing to do is to fuck up on making a Star Wars game to sell at least very good for at least a couple of years and do really good.
No, that won't be necessary.
And then
Tell
slowly,
Procter
you know,
Ingram to
lose
get
player
her
base because, you know,
ready.
new
Then
stuff
there's the
comes out, you
karma
know.
system, which they'd gotten rid of, the faction system, but instead of the varied reputations like we'd gotten in New Vegas, you're basically either with someone or against them. The skill and
Damn, he got
attribute
slapped.
checks they had out in the world in Fallout 3
Break the
basically
bomb.
nowhere to
Wait,
be found.
is that a bomb?
They did put a
Wait,
couple
is that a
in there,
nuclear
though,
bomb? Oh,
just
God.
enough to remind us that they could have done it, but didn't. Far fewer evil character options, weapon durability's gone. The new, worse,
Damn.
layered armor system, holstered weapons are no longer visible. And the ending
Whoa,
slideshow is
magic.
not even gimped. It's just completely non-existent here. The game ends on essentially the exact same cutscene for all 4 endings.
Playing every hour on every channel.
For Fallout
Damn.
4, Todd also doubled down on the procedural stuff again, and attempted to make the game infinitely replayable. And to do this, they've cooked up the settlement system.
It's done.
A base building
It's done.
framework that allows you to construct your own towns across the map and establish trade routes between them. Sounds great. But again, there are issues. The entire interface for base building is from the perspective of the player, limiting and obstructing camera angles, making construction a nightmare. There's
Also,
a ton
wasn't
of
like Fallout
building
4 like Game
and
of the
trash in a way
Year?
that you can't
Or was that
see
something
and have
else?
to build around. Again, a nightmare. Not a fan of the system? Unlucky.
Dude, a lot of
Because this
people would have done
mechanic is
that.
pretty much unavoidable. Elements are mandatory in the main quest, and one of the 4 factions' quest lines completely revolves around it.
No,
However,
Fallout
a
4
benefit
was game
due to this new settlement
of
system,
All
the
of
year,
this
yeah.
just works.
players
Oh,
can
okay.
now build
Oh,
their own
F4. F4
settlements.
was the
No need
game.
for Bethesda to even
Fallout
bother.
4.
As a result, the game is majorly lacking in actual towns. Morrowind had
I don't
something
see
like
why people
21
like
towns.
the
Fallout
you know,
3
Fallout
had about
like,
15 proper settlements. New Vegas
the Las
around
Vegas one.
52.
That had like over
Fallout
100.
4,
F4
5 years
is short for
later,
Fallout 4. Oh, okay.
Somewhere around 7.
I was like,
The
okay,
main
okay,
city
okay.
is also quite underwhelming. Less settlements equals less quests.
Damn.
And surprise, surprise,
Standards
Fallout 4
were down
it
there,
has
weren't
less
they?
than Skyrim, a game
Holy
that
shit,
came out 4
whoa.
years earlier.
Damn.
Missing
What the fuck? Hang on, pause. Pause. Pause for one moment. Hang on. Rewind that.
here too. It has less than Skyrim, a game that came out 4 years
What?
earlier. Missing the
I don't
towns and
remember
quests
that
other
in
games
Star
have an
Wars.
abundance of. Well, here's a tiny hovel next to a lake for you to do up yourself. There are around 30 of these potential settlements.
It's all free.
And Bethesda uses
It's
these
free real
to
estate.
cut out the game's lack of content via more radiant quests. See, there's a man in the game called Preston Garvey, and he's about to become
I mean,
your
definitely,
worst nightmare.
definitely gonna have to watch that Star Wars again because I don't remember that being there.
Prepare to hear this every time you speak to the man for the rest of the game. Naturally, the character is widely hated.
I'll mark it on your map.
Oh
But turns
God.
out, he's essential. 10,000
I was
people
expecting the
download a
pop.
mod solely dedicated to killing him.
Mark it
There's
on your
also
map.
a mod that just stops him giving out quests in an attempt to make him more tolerable. It has around 50,000 downloads.
Damn, like someone really made a mod just to shut Preston up, and it has over 2,500 endorsements and downloads 52K. Oh my God, what the fuck? Well, those are unique downloads total down. Oh my God, holy shit, 83,000 downloads total. Okay.
Others turn to alternative ways of doing that.
But you know, I
Performance
think I
are
might have been
also
okay
just
with
kind
that
of
because I think
It's
the
the biggest piece of dog shit.
They have no impact on the main quest, and most of the actual settlers are just
but I think I had
basic,
a lot of mods put
randomly
onto that, so I don't think it showed.
NPCs. You get money and items from
I
establishing
know
trade
someone
routes,
did say
but
that
at
like
the end of the
it
game,
showed me
you're
like a
pretty
whole
much
bunch of stuff
drowning
what to
in all of
download
that
on the
anyway.
mods. So I was like,
The
oh,
mod
okay,
wasn't finished with the procedural stuff just yet.
okay.
In New Vegas, there were a ton of unique weapons. These had unique effects and actually looked unique.
I saw all those
In
constant
3,
side quests pop
most
up and
uniques
made
had
me
unique
rage at some
effects,
point.
but looked exactly the same as their default. In 4,
Wait, hang on.
had unique effects, but looked exactly the same as their default.
What? I don't believe that. What the fuck? Okay.
In 4, due to the new procedural legendary weapon
But
system,
oh my god,
any
like
gun can now basically have any effect.
I swear there was like
Meaning no
so many
weapons here
fucking like
actually
quests
feel
though
unique.
from that when I played it.
The
But I
same
think I had
goes
like a
for
mod
armor.
though to kind
When
of
it
like
comes down
help
to
me
the
out
amount
with some of that
actual
stuff.
content in the game, disappointment
Or the
hits.
mods got
Cut
changed out.
content,
Also, why am I
par
hearing
for the
like
course
hang on,
for Bethesda games.
is that from the video that I'm
But it's
hearing
never
another
been
video
more
play from it?
apparent. The map is densely
Oh
populated.
no, that's just my
like
roommate
Skyrim,
right there just playing another
with a ton
video.
of interesting locations.
I thought okay, I don't think they
The
cut it
issue
though.
is, they all essentially end up just
That's
being a
not-
nice
okay.
little backdrop to murder people.
Cause it's like, oh guys, you're gonna have to filter
A
that out
town
on
made
the
out of
video.
old boat, barge, and ship parts. It's just a bunch of raiders you have to
Copy
kill.
and paste.
A gladiator-style arena in the middle of downtown Boston. Just a bunch of
Wow.
raiders to kill, with no reason to
Bro, what the fuck? Dude, I swear, what the fuck is that? Okay.
ever return.
Alright.
Fallout 4 is barely even attempting to be an RPG.
I am hearing
anymore.
it still.
It's a
Is-
sandbox,
Oh, okay.
base building, looter-shooter, action exploration game. In 3, Bethesda had absolutely
Thanos
nailed
hidden.
the atmosphere. It's pretty much unanimously praised. So in 4, they change it completely. The gloomy, gritty, post-apocalyptic vibes of 3 turn into bright, colorful,
Oh, no.
and hopeful in Fallout 4. The music
Oh my
too.
god. Too pink. The music. Oh my god, this fucking meme. I hate this
Also,
one so
For a
much.
AAA game in 2015, the graphics
Dude,
are
I
not
see him
great.
wherever I
Stiff
go.
animations and pretty horrific textures across the board.
Oh, hey, look, it's from The
Super
Walking
Mutants
Dead.
Look especially bad. Compared to The
Oh.
Witcher 3 the same year,
And The
yeah.
Witcher 3. Oh my
Not
god,
great.
what the hell?
despite the bad graphics. The game
Sir,
runs
I don't think those glasses helped out.
Fallout 4 also features an
I think
art
they
style change that
downgraded.
in a lot of cases does the game no favors.
But go back.
Some weapons look weird, tools look worse.
Holy
and
shit.
super mutants go from deformed
10 out of 10,
and
okay.
mutants to just large
Whoa,
green
what
men.
the fuck?
We don't talk about the synth armor. Also, is that gun bolt?
I don't
on the
think I got
wrong
that
side?
far. I think a mod was playing over it.
Emil is back
Should I be
as head
concerned about that?
writer. And as a result, we're served an
Oh my God.
absolute masterclass of storytelling. We emerge from a vault, looking for an immediate family member. Again. The big silver people. They're
Those-
back. And
oh.
central to the storyline. Again.
What the
Look.
fuck?
Giant Robot Man finale. Again.
Giant robot on that? No.
Also, you've just left the vault with the
I
son
don't
who should
know.
have finally
I-
an only child who's just been
Again, I
ripped
didn't get
from
that
the
far.
clutches
Okay, I
of the
remember that. I was just like, yeah,
only
yeah,
to
that was literally
immediately
me
get
on there.
sidetracked by Steve down the road, who needs some help building a shed.
Hi,
Not
Steve.
too long after the game comes out, Emil does a talk where
Must
he
have,
explains his writing method. It's controversial.
So that was a thing. Keep it simple, stupid. Huh. I feel like I should be offended over that, but luckily for you, I cannot read. Josh is like, what? What do you mean?
What are they going to do with it? They're going to rip out every page and make paper airplanes out of them. And they're never going to see your story. They are going
Okay.
to spend 30 hours making shacks. This is what we're making the game for. That's not the end of being a video game developer. Because the true mark of being a real developer is waiting for reviews to come in. And then reading the reviews.
What?
And hopefully, if you get lucky, ignoring the reviews.
Oh
Then
my
there's the
god.
design of the game. Emil is head of that too. See, lead designers of a game usually have this thing called a design document.
Design document.
This is available
The
to
Holy
everyone
Bible
on the
chat.
team
The Holy
and
Bible.
sets out pretty much everything the game is trying to achieve. Keeping everyone on
Killed.
the same
Oh my
page
god. It's
at
just
all
three
times.
things.
New people join the company midway through development, just send them the design doc. and they'll be up to speed.
Just
Design
not happy
docs are
about that.
usually constantly updated throughout development, so if something changes, it'll be reflected. in the
Lead
document.
developer.
But turns
Oh,
out
dude,
the
that's so
lead
fucked.
designer is not a fan. Design docs take a bit of time to keep up to date, and it's just a bit too much effort.
So I think I now know why Chad has always said, like, if you gotta play anything from Bethesda, you gotta make sure you download all the mods. Gotcha. Because then I would have probably experienced that, and I probably would have lost my mind, like, not even halfway into the part where I left off at.
So for Fallout 4, he basically just scraps it, apparently resorting to a few smaller ones.
And
for
also
specific
that they
areas
fucking
of
cut a lot of
development.
shit out,
Now,
too.
Bethesda games are not small projects. Their
Oh,
studios
no.
consists of hundreds of people.
They cut out a lot of
collaborating
shit,
across multiple
and then they make the game
We
unplayable.
don't give two shits about
because,
how technology
you know.
works, because all we care about is getting
Bethesda.
rich.
And now they're going about this without a cohesive.
The Shrek. Oh,
finished
no.
document.
I'm watching it.
Doesn't
What
sound
the
like
fuck
me.
is that?
He receives a ton of backlash
That
for
is...
this,
Okay.
and later walks it back in a tweet.
Oh, no Reddit.
And of course, the bugs are numerous.
What's that guy doing? Is he fisting the wall? What
And
the fuck?
incredibly basic things are still missing. There's still no ultra-wide support or even an FOV slider, even though you can easily
FOV
change
slider
it by
down.
modifying the ini file. This is on a PC in the year 2015.
Damn.
But of course,
I
Bethesda
remember that
knows their
scene so
fan
much.
base will clean it all up for them, so it's all good. When Fallout 4 first released in November 2015, Todd and the boys offered a season pass for $30, including access
season
to all
pass for
future DLC
$30.
content. At the time,
A season
the
pass for
scope of the
$30? What the
DLC
fuck?
isn't public knowledge. But the
Insert
last
mom's
two
credit card here.
Fallouts had a
Damn,
clear
that's
formula
fucked.
of
But
4 to
accurate.
5 decently sized story expansions with new locations, quests,
Oh.
weapons, and enemies. So people
Wait,
expect
hang on,
something
aliens?
similar here. Bethesda had also stated that the
Fallout
season
4
pass would be
also had the
worth
problem
at
that
least
it burned
$40.
PC fans.
So
Holy
it's
shit, are you kidding me?
recently here,
Okay.
February 2016, and Bethesda has an
It's a
announcement.
good thing we downloaded all the
They've
mods then.
expanded their original
And we waited a
vision
bit.
for 4's DLC,
Are you with me?
and the season pass price is getting bumped up to $50 a month.
$50 down.
If you
50?
hadn't already,
50?
you better get that season pass now. They released their
FOMO,
first
fear
expansion
of missing
that
out.
same month. And
I'm just gonna say this right now, and I will burn at the stake for that. But the FOMO, the fear of missing out, I fucking hate that shit so much because it's like, oh, you gotta have to spend this right now because we'll never put this in again. I fucking hate that because then it's like gonna make you rush to buy it, and then you're gonna be like, oh, okay, well, they're not gonna add it in again. It like that shit always gets on my nerves. Like, can they not do that and just like put it into the store and be like, oh yeah, we just run this as a seasonal thing, so you can get this like every like fall, like, can they not just do shit like that? Like, like Christmas, like, can they just do shit like that? It's like, oh, like, look, we have these skins that you can get only in Christmas, and we add in new ones every Christmas. So if you don't get them now, you have to wait until Christmas. But at least you get them at that same time every year in case you didn't get it, Instead of be like, oh no, you won't ever get it again. And we may add it in at some point if we actually give a fuck. Nintendo did that too, which is why I fucking hated that shit. Because they actually reinforced that. Like, man, what was it? It was like, you could have gotten like Super Mario Galaxy and another Super Mario game, and they literally did FOMO, and then they took it from the store. So if you didn't get it, yeah, you're kind of fucked. I don't care about FOMO, but either it's still there later at a discount, or I'm not buying it. Do I look like a golden donkey? A gold donkey? I'll be honest with you. I think they see us as like what was that one scene from like Gravity Falls where like Stan sees like everything that's like money. Hang on. You guys know which one I'm talking about, right? Hang on. Gravity Falls, Stanley. Man, I can't even spell. I think Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls, hang on, like the barf scene, where he's like, sees everyone. Money Man. There's that one. The Money Man. Trying to remember. I mean, either way, it's the one where he like literally sees everyone as that right there. It's just like, you know, it's like you have to think of people as like actual people, and then he's like, "What? I don't know what you mean." And he just like rubs his eyes, and then he just sees like everyone just walking wallets, and then it's like, "Oh, I don't feel so good," and then like the wallet barfs up coins. I honestly feel like that's how they see all of us as. The industry says is like that scene in SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs sees every customer as a dollar bill. Okay, that's actually a good one too. That's a good one too.
It's a small quest line with a character from Fallout 3, as well as a new robot building system.
The Automaton.
April 2016, and DLC 2 is released. Wasteland
DLC
Workshop.
2 wasted. What
this
the
is
fuck?
basically just a few more things you can craft for your settlement,
Huh?
and some arena fighting. Okay. May 2016,
That-
we get the first.
That didn't sound
proper
too
expansion,
enthusiastic.
Far Harbor, and this is actually decent.
Far Harbor? Oh,
Bethesda
God.
have clearly taken in some feedback here, because it includes actual RPG elements and is decently written. Let's just ignore that one quest there.
Whoa. Hang on. They
then
stole
released two more
like
Workshop
fan mods?
DLCs.
What?
Exciting stuff. Then the second full expansion, Nuka World, releases in August. Again, this expansion is good. The season pass was shaping up to be a pretty good buy.
Yes.
Wait,
Nuka
this was the
Cola.
last DLC. So that was 2 actual expansions.
Definitely
a
not
small quest
Coca-Cola.
line, and then some tiny crafting DLC. Fans are pretty pissed.
People will buy anything. That doesn't mean.
Despite the issues, the game sells insanely well.
And you
Todd
all
had
still
done it.
bought it.
And Fallout goes mainstream. Mass appeal.
Oh no.
Hundreds of millions are conjured yet again.
You know,
Todd
it's
gets-
crazy. Hang on. It's crazy that they're like our counselor from my middle school looked like this guy. Wasn't he like
Mass appeal.
Conan O'Brien? Like he
Hundreds of
dead
millions
ass
are
looked like
conjured
him,
yet
and I was like,
again.
what the fuck?
Todd gets suited
Conan
and
O'Brien,
booted
is that
and
you?
heads to the Game Awards, ready to sweep up yet again. But once he gets there, something feels
Like dude, dead ass. It
different.
was crazy. I was like, what the fuck?
atmosphere. It's off. Todd has some white wine and dips into the salmon pinwheel. It's fine. It's probably nothing. And the lights dim, and there.
Oh
it
no,
is.
the Game Awards. Yeah,
Best
I mean,
RPG.
chat already told me.
Best
Like,
RPG. The winner is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
What? Developer of the
wait,
year.
what?
Developer of the year
Wait, hang
goes
on.
to-
You guys fucked with me. What? It was The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. What?
CD Projekt Red.
What?
What?
Game of the year.
Wait, you
And the
guys
winner
fucked with
for
me.
Game of the Year 2015 is The Witcher 3.
Well, you guys fucked with me. You said it was
Outrage. Todd Howard snubbed. He leaves
snubbed.
and gets cracking on his next game. This thing was going to be a masterpiece.
Wait, I honestly thought you guys were right.
The
What the
consistent
fuck?
regression
Fallout
of
4
their
did not
games
get Game of the Year.
definitely noted. But Bethesda still
Wait,
has
did
a
it get later
generally
on?
tremendous reputation. In a market currently setting its sights exclusively on your mother's credit card.
Hello?
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 Good evening, sir. I'm calling from your credit card component.
Oh
Bethesda
no.
had stuck it out, remained single player, and actively avoided
Oh no,
egregious
Game of the Year,
monetization.
Skyrim.
Mostly. One of the few decent gaming companies left. But around 2016, and even this begins to change. In October, Bethesda Softworks decides to make a
That a wait.
controversial change.
Oh, he not
See,
fooling anyone with
game
that.
reviewers typically get sent out review copies a few days or even weeks before games come out. This is so they have enough time to actually play the game before writing an entire review on it for launch day. For
Wow.
longer, single-player games like the ones Bethesda Softworks publish, this is pretty important. But Bethesda now reckons, nah, let's just send review copies out one day before launch. So, everyone, including those in the media, get to experience our games at the same time. Definitely not to sweep
Now Serpent
glitches
3.
and issues with the games under the rug until everyone had already bought the game.
Yeah, and
This is obviously
surely no
quite
one will see all those
controversial,
bugs
and
and
after releasing a
all that other
handful of
shit.
games under this, they backpedal. Also, around the same time, a tiny indie developer is developing a small game called Pray for the Gods. ZeniMax hears about this and comes knocking. Nice name you got there, pal. But turns out, we already have a game with the word pray in the title. Nothing personal, kid.
Oh shit. Oh god.
They're forced to change the name. A few years before that, Mojang was making a game called Scrolls.
Man, everyone
ZeniMax
loves
had
that
come up
fucking
with
weed right there. Holy shit.
same result. Also in 2016, Todd has a surprise for us.
A lot of shit
It's been
happened in
2 years since
2016.
Fallout 4, and players are starting to get hungry once more. And lucky for us, Todd and the boys had something in store. Another edition of Skyrim. That was on top of Skyrim Legendary Edition
What?
in 2013,
That's bro,
Skyrim
PC
VR
DVD.
Edition, which was released in 2017, and
PS4.
Skyrim Nintendo Switch Edition.
Nintendo
shortly after
Switch.
that.
Oh my god.
Fans are overjoyed. That's not all. The special edition replaces the original Skyrim listing on Steam.
Wait
It
a
also
minute.
changes the game from 32-bit to 64-bit, meaning every single mod is now automatically broken and needs updating.
No.